I mean, I think the biggest thing, and I mean, you guys can attest to this, how many times have I texted or called every one of you about something, whether it's blast related or just something that's like popular in baseball, like
super annoying.
Communicate with
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't text you, Bob.
I give you all the wrong answers anyways.
No, but I mean, in all seriousness, you learn from people that have more experience. And so when you talk to different people that are using it, maybe they're going through the same problem and you troubleshoot it together, or maybe somebody's faced that problem and already figured a way to solve it. And, that's really the easiest way to learn is from people that have done it too. And just kind of hopping in, like Bob said, just go use it, try to figure it out. If you're not good at it, that's okay. Like, you get better. I think that was one of the biggest things for me, and shout out to Kevin Mulder and Pat Evers at Jeffco. It was a junior college. They just let me do what I wanted, so whether it was blast motion or something else, like, I can see if it failed or if it was successful, and how to use something and how to train a certain way. So I think the biggest thing is just go use it, dive in, try to figure it out, and then use friends, use coaches, this platform, whatever it is. There's always something out there where you can get some sort of information on it. So if you really want to learn, just start it.
And that just made me think of this question. Do you think that played a important role in you getting a job in professional baseball? That experience doing that project and having the experience using blast?
Yeah, definitely. I think
answer this the right way.
No, but I mean, having blast or whatever you're using, being able to verify and give some sort of credibility to what you're doing in your process and how you're going about your development is huge. Like, you can't just say, hey, I do this, I know it helps guys. Well, maybe, but how do you know? And not that you have all the answers, but maybe you have a piece of the puzzle, and maybe you bring something new to the table in the conversation. So just being able to back up why you do something, and I think is huge. And I definitely think that's a huge piece of why I was able to move on.
Come on, Bob. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I mean, like Joey said, everybody's got access to everything. So it's not, obviously technology is progressing itself, and I'm sure something new, some new way to measure something will come out at some point, but it's not going to be a secret. Everyone's going to have access to that information. And so if you don't have people in place to communicate that to players, or to break down, and like we said earlier, prioritize all of that massive amount of data, then it's kind of irrelevant. It doesn't really matter if you can't use it to get a player better. So, I think it's only gonna, technology is only gonna keep growing, especially at the lower levels. Like in the DSL this year, I know we're getting far more than they've had in the past, and it's not even close to what it is at the major league level. So it's just going to keep trickling down to even lower and lower levels, whether that be professional or high school. But if you don't have a system in place and people that can relay that information to players effectively, it's not going to matter. So that's the biggest thing, in my opinion, is having people that understand the data and having people that can relay that to the players.